Smile. Remind yourself why you're here. Feel the wind on your skin. Feel the earth underneath you, supporting you. You have everything you need. Slow your breath down. And as you do that, fill your belly. So feel it rise and expand all the way around. And exhale, draw everything into center. And again, breathing into the belly. It's a slow breath. Control it as you exhale. So we're trying to move the diaphragm here. So breathing just into the belly as you inhale. And exhale from the belly. Breathing into the belly, now we carry the breath upward, expanding the rib cage. And exhale, squeezing the rib cage, squeezing the belly. This is called the 3-part breath. Inhaling to the belly, and then upward into the chest, upward to the collarbones. And exhale from the chest, the collarbones, down to the belly. Of all the benefits of your yoga practice, the breath is going to give you the most. So try not to bypass this really important part. Feel the expansion of your rib cage. Too often we don't breathe all the way up into our lungs, and when we don't bring the oxygen up there, the lungs don't get to move. So with this practice, we're not only moving the muscles of our body and our bones and our joints, but we're also breathing and moving in the body, in the organs, deep within the system. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll begin the practice with 3 ohms. Let's inhale together. Inhale. Happier inhale. Bring your hands to your knees. Deep breath in as you lift the chin and push the chest forward. Exhale and round the back as you pull the chin into the belly button. Inhale to lift the chin, lift the chest, point the tailbone back, and exhale to round. Really get small to the front of the body. Keep going. Inhale, expand, point your tailbone back. Exhale and round. Really point the spine behind you. 2 more like that. Exaggerate the movement. Squeezing your exhale to get really small. 1 more. With the next inhale, we're moving to table pose. Take your time. When you get to your table pose, continue the moving of the spine. Lift the chin and the tailbone. And exhale, round the back. Get a little more movement through the neck. Get a little more movement through the hips. Squeeze your glutes when you point your tailbone down. Lift your chin and really pull your shoulders back as you open up the chest. 2 more like that. Squeezing the belly and lifting the chin, dropping the belly. Last one. Check with your hands. Spread your fingers. Moving to neutral and sit back to child's pose. As you're here, soften your armpits down, or you can take your hands underneath your forehead. Soften your hips towards your heels. Take a slow breath into your back. And you want to feel the breath is going in between the joints of your spine. Stay here and exhale to firm up your belly. squeeze it so that you can lengthen your low back more. Inhale to come up to table. Exhaling to downward dog. Step the feet as wide as your mat and rock the hips side to side. Keep pushing back through the armpits. You can let the head hang and let the neck get long by reaching your crown towards your thumbs. Pull your shoulder blades back. Come to neutral, stepping the feet side by side. As we inhale, lift onto the toes. Exhale, come down to the knees. Sit to the tops of your feet, bringing your arms up. Fingers are spread wide. We do a strong exhale. When you come down, the elbows go wide and the thumbs tuck into the fists. It's a strong inhale and exhale. Let's start. Inhale. Stronger. Happier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold. Slight lift of the chin. Hold the breath. Keep that gentle smile. Soften the eyes. Keep holding the breath. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands down. Taking your left hand to the thigh and then the right hand on top so the hands are on your lap. Close your eyes. Begin your Ujjayi breath, so we're constricting the back of the throat. It's the left hand under the right. Yeah, perfect. So constricting the back of the throat, and start to breathe through the throat as it is a ocean sounding breath. This is our Ujjayi breath. Continue. We're still doing our 3-part breathing. See if you can continue your Ujjayi breath as we go through the practice. Moving forward to table pose. Bring your right leg up as you lift your chin and drop the belly. Exhale, forehead to knee, round the back. Inhale, bring it up, lift the chin. Exhale and round. You want to use your hands to push out of your mat. Inhale, lift, squeeze the back of your right leg. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Now with the next inhale, we're taking the leg straight and in line with the hip. Spread the fingers of your right hand. Take your left arm forward. Straighten your right knee. So we're not here. Yeah, straighten the leg. So push the back of the knee towards the sky. Turn your right toes inward. So we've got the right leg up the... Yeah, you got it. Take one more breath in. Exhale the hand down, the knee down. Sit back, child's pose. You can use your arms forward by your side or underneath your forehead. Take slow breath into the back, all the way up into the collarbones. A long exhale, softening your low back, squeezing your low belly. Gently smile. Let's come up, table pose. Left leg will go up as the chin goes up. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round, squeeze. Inhale up. Keep going. Ujjayi breath. Slow it down, slow it down. Last one. Bring your right leg straight back. Left leg straight back. And the right arm goes forward. So you're trying to inner spiral your left thigh so the front of the thigh faces the grass. Now push out of your heel And straighten the leg so much you're squeezing that left glute and the left arm is really engaged. Take one more breath in. Exhale, the hand down, the knee down. Child's pose. Slow breath into the back. Control your breath as you exhale and then start to pull your belly in strong all the way down. Inhale to come up to table. Exhaling to downward dog. Pressing your heels down. They don't have to touch the mat. Press your armpits back, but try not to arch your back. So try not to be too flexible with your chest pressing towards your thighs. You want to still have a strong spine, front and back. Bring your right leg up, inhale. Bring your right foot between your hands, exhaling. Bring your left knee down. Untuck your left toes. Come up with the hands on your right knee. Soften your hips towards the right ankle, but be aware we don't want to be too far forward with that right knee. So you want to still stay engaged slightly so that you're not just hanging into your bones. Arms go to the side, palms face up, lift your chin. Pull your left hip forward, soften your shoulder blades back and down. Think about lifting your sternum towards the river. Keep breathing. This is a really good pose for opening the heart chakra. Think about pressing your sternum open as you breathe and expand that energy. Soften your left hip a little more into that left hip flexor. Smile, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Right foot slides back. Downward dog. Pressing your armpits back. Bring your left leg up, inhaling. Left foot between the hands. Find your feet. Right knee is down. Untuck your right toes. Left hand to your left knee. Shoulder blades are down and back. You want to try and soften into that right hip. Bring the arms out wide. Open the chest. Pull your right hip forward, your left hip back. If you're having a hard time with balance, inch your left foot over to the left side of your mat. As you're here, keep opening the chest, shoulder blades down. Squeeze your right glute. Spread the left toes, deep breath in. Exhale, hands down. Left foot next to right, knees together, child's pose, sit back. Slow your breath down. We'll do one bumblebee breath here. Slow inhale. Moving forward to table, inhaling. Find your knees underneath your hips. Bring your right arm out and up to the sky. Exhale the right hand underneath your left arm. Touch your right shoulder down. Come back up as we inhale. Right arm out and up. Exhale, bring it under. Take your time. Remember your Ujjayi breath. Two more. Remember the importance of your breathing here, inhaling it up. This is our last one. Now we're going to stay on that right shoulder. Bring the left arm up. Pull your left hip slightly back. Stay here, deep breath in. Exhale the hand down. Unwind the right arm out and up. Now watch me here. We're going to tuck the toes under. Sit the hips to your heels. Take your right hand to your low back. Bring your left, so your right hand on your low back. And then the left arm goes up. Push your hips up over your knees. Arch your back, arch your back, arch your back. Maybe your right hand can reach your right heel. If not, right hand stays on your low back. Think about pulling your left shoulder blade towards your left heel and your sternum up, up, up. Smile and imagine that breath is opening your heart chakra, expanding it. And exhale, we lower the hips, we lower the hands. Table pose. Lift the chin, lift the tail, inhale. Round the back, exhale. One more like that. Hold to neutral on the inhale. Left arm goes out to the left and up. And exhale it under. Take your time, use your Ujjayi breath. It's not about getting it done. It's about the movement in between every angle. How your breath moves with every angle. Slow it down. One more. We're going to keep that left elbow and shoulder down, left ear down, right arm up. Now notice here the right hip may shift towards the right. I want you to pull it back, point your tailbone back rather than to the side. Take one more breath in. Big smile as you exhale the hand down. Good job. Unwind. Left arm out and up. Now we tuck the toes under. Sit the hips to the heels. Take your left hand to your low back. Bring your right arm forward, pushing your hips over your knees. And if you want, left hand can reach for left heel or keep it on your low back. We want to try and get the hips directly over the knees. Squeezing the glutes are going to help to open up your hip flexors a little more, but keep lengthening out of your low back. Don't sink into your left shoulder. Big breath into the heart chakra. Exhale, hips down, hands forward. Sitting back, child's pose. 2 bumblebee breaths here. Inhale, happy. Inhale. Inhale, reach the arms forward, come up to table, tuck your toes, exhale to downward dog. Walking your hands back to your feet, we end up in a fold at the back of the mat. Check your feet, get them so that they're kind of pointing as close to forward as you can. I don't want you to force anything in your joints, but check your feet and they're pointing forward, underneath your hips. Gentle bend of the knees, squeeze the backs of the legs. Inhale, come up to stand, arms reaching up. Back bend, and exhale, hands to the heart center. Slow your breath. So remember, we've got our feet pointing forward and grounded. Inhale to reach the arms up. Take the hands behind the back as we exhale. Lift the chest, lift the chin, inhale. Fold, exhale. You can keep the hands on your low back or let them reach to the sky or towards the river. Let your low back lengthen. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Let your head hang. Let the back of your neck relax. Breathe deeper into your rib cage. Release your hands down. Come up halfway and step your feet wide. Turn your toes out and bend your knees wide. lift your hips, inhaling, and exhale, bend. Continue. Try not to rush. 2 more. Coming up through center, walking your feet just a little bit in, so they're still going to stay slightly wider than hip distance. Gentle bend of the knees, squeeze the backs of the legs, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up, back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. This breathing exercise is really good for strengthening the immune system and activating the heart chakra as well. So what we do is it's a strong exhale, we twist and we tap the left hand as we twist to the right, and then we tap the right hand as we twist to the left. So make sure that you're steady in your foundation, and it's a strong inhale and exhale through the nose. Arms open, inhale, and begin. Make a sound with your hand. 5, 4. Last one on the left. Hold, open your arms, lift your chin slightly, hold the breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the hands to your heart, chin parallel to the grass. Close your eyes, 3-part breath here. Ujjayi breath. Control it as you breathe in. The heart can beat quickly, but you have the control of your breath. Control the exhale. Overriding that nervous system response, that instinct to react. Smile. Step your feet together. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk the hands forward, downward dog. Grounding the left foot, inhale the right leg up. Exhaling the right foot between your hands. Ground into your right foot. Take your hands to your heart center, palms press. Now we're grounding into the right foot, and we're just coming up to a straight right leg, dragging the left toes behind you. Arms out wide. Lift the left leg, arch the back. It's a slight moving forward of the right hip. It's very similar to our Warrior 3, but we're arching the back, we're opening the arms, and the left leg is not as high. Open your chest, lift your chin, spread your toes. It's not a big deal if you wobble. Keep trying, do not get frustrated. One more big breath in. Hands to your heart, right knee bends, and exhale, step the left foot way back. Drop your left knee. Untuck your left toes. Take your hands down and straighten your right leg as you draw the hips back. It's not going to be a big movement for some of us. It doesn't need to be. You can drag your left heel forward if you'd like to get more intensity. Spread the toes of your left foot. Don't sit all the way back. Drag your heel forward instead. Yeah. And if you want more intensity, spread your toes. If you want more intensity, just drag the knee more forward. Keep shoulder blades drawing back. Pull your your right arch away from you, so you're lengthening your inner thigh. Draw your left hip forward, your right hip back. Deep breath in. Exhale, right knee next to left, sit back. Child's pose. Good job. Close your eyes. You can take your hands under your forehead, or you can take the forehead right down to your mat. We're doing 2 bumblebee breaths here. Take a slow breath in. Smile. Feel the breath inhaling, that smile into your body. Ujjayi breath. Smile as you inhale and come forward to table. Walking the hands forward, tuck your toes, exhale, downward dog. Bring your left leg up. Step your left foot between your hands. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Hands to your heart center. Open the arms wide. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Take a slow breath in. And as we exhale, take your hands back to your heart, and we're moving into our angel pose. You're dragging the right toes, and then lift the chest, arch the back, move through your sternum. Spread the toes of your left foot, squeeze your right glute, left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Imagine you are bringing more positive healing energy outward from you into you. One more big breath in. Hands to your heart, exhale, left knee bends, right foot goes way back, right knee comes down. Hands to the outsides of your left foot. Untuck your right toes. Left hip will go only slightly back, and the left heel will drag forward. So it's like a half split. Hanumanasana. Hanuman is the god of devotion, the monkey god. If you want, you can drag the left heel a little bit more forward, spread your toes, lift your toes. Left hip is drawing back. Slow inhale, directed into the left hamstring. And exhale, left knee bends, next to the right. Sit it back, child's pose. Bumblebee breath together, inhale. Inhale, coming forward to table. Exhaling, down dog. Walking your hands back towards your toes. Inhale to come up to stand, reach the arms up. Hands come to your heart center. Stepping your feet a little bit slightly wider so that you've got your stability. So it's very similar to the last breathing exercise, but this one is more specific to balancing the sides of the body. So instead of tapping the hand to the chest, we take the left thumb to the left nostril, inhale, and then right thumb to the right nostril. I know it looks weird, but I didn't make it up. Okay. It's been around for thousands of years. It must work. Okay, so arms out wide, and it's a strong breath. Inhale. Last two. Last one. Open it up. Hold the breath. Feel the tingling going on inside the body. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hands to heart. And if you want to step your feet just to whatever is comfortable for you, and we will do our Ujjayi 3-part breath here. Control your reaction. Try to stay steady. Just focus on your breath. Long exhale. Smile. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to walk the hands forward, moving to downward dog. As we exhale, bring the left knee down, bring the right leg up. Bring your left arm forward. Bend your right knee behind you. Take your left hand to your right ankle. Lift your your right knee with your left wrist, and feel that your left hand, I'm all screwed up. Your left hand is really strong into your right foot. So you're kicking the foot, but you're also strengthening the arm. Lift the chin, pull your right shoulder slightly back and your left shoulder slightly forward. So you're really opening up your sternum and your collarbones. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, the right leg goes straight back. The left hand goes underneath your left shoulder. I'll turn so you can see me. Now we're keeping the spine straight. Bring your right leg out to the right and place the foot down so it's now in line with your left knee. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, the right hand down the right thigh and the left arm reaches over. Turn your gaze to the left inner elbow or to the clouds. Point your tailbone down and try not to arch your back. Breathe deeper into your left side, and remember, we're trying to access all the way up to the tips of the lungs. They go underneath your collarbones. Access that. And exhale, the left hand down. And moving back to table pose. Bringing the toes to tuck, move back up to downward dog. Deep breath in. Left leg up as we exhale, the right knee down. And the right arm goes forward. Draw your left hip down, bend your left knee, take your right hand to your left ankle, and you're strong here. Lift the toes, squeeze the left glute, resist it with your right hand. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. You're active here. Left shoulder blade is drawing back. Keep opening through your sternum. The left thigh is working, the left glute is working. Take one more breath in. And exhale, the left leg goes straight back, the right hand goes underneath the shoulder. Straighten your back so you're not dipping. Now the left leg goes out to the left. Plant the foot down. Right down, yep. Inhale to stand on your right knee, arms up. Left hand down your left thigh, right arm reaches over. Side bend and gaze up to the sky. Point your tailbone down. Try not to arch your back. The abdominal wall is really strong. Big smile. Feel the breath all the way through you. Next breath in, come up through center. Hands down to table as we exhale. Tucking or left knee next to right. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Left foot down, right leg up, inhale. Right foot between the hands, exhale. Grounding into your right foot. Hands come to your heart center, shoulder blades pull back. We come to stand on the right foot with the left knee into the chest. Shoulder blades are drawn back. Take your left hand to the left knee. Take your right hand to the right hip. We're opening the left knee to the left. Spread the toes of your right foot. You can keep your left toes down. So keep your left toes down and open the left knee. Point your tailbone down. Try not to lean to the right. Keep spreading the toes of your right foot. Bring the knee back through center and cross the ankles. Right foot in front of left. Outside of the left. Now we inhale the arms up. Take a hold of your right wrist. Exhale, side bend to the left. Come back up through center. And switch. Come back up through center. Grounding through your right foot. Hands come to heart. Spread the toes of your right foot. Now we're bringing the left knee into the chest. Bring your left knee behind you. Left hand holds left ankle. You can stay here, or right arm goes up. Stay here, or arch the back and hinge. Dancer's pose. Wherever you are is good. You don't have to force this. We're trying to create space in the chest. Your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Lift the left knee. Deep breath in and smile. Hands to your heart. Right knee bends. Left foot goes way back. Left knee comes down. Hands frame the right foot. Untuck your left toes. And we drag the right heel forward and drag the left knee back. Hanumanasana, half if you want, or full if you want. So keep the knee bent as we did the last time, or coming all the way down if that feels good to you. And then we're just going to hold and breathe. Wherever you are, don't judge yourself. Don't force yourself. Notice how that left hip feels. This is the pose of devotion. This is an excellent pose for the heart chakra. So try not to cave your chest wherever you are here. Notice if you can squeeze a little more into the left glute, that will help your left hip flexor. Take one more breath in. And exhale, coming out. Take your time. Moving to downward dog. When you get to your downward dog, find balance in your hands and your feet. The spine needs to be straight and strong here. That is your foundation. So step your feet as wide as your mat. As wide as your hips. And now let's bend the knees a little bit. Bend the knees. And then straighten the knees and push your heels down. And then do that a couple times. And just notice how that feels. As you push the heels down, you're going to get a little more space into the shoulders. So bend the knees and then push your heels back down and armpits back. So move from your shoulders a little bit too. Two more. Push back with the armpits. One more. Now we're going to hold. Right heel down. Left leg up. Sorry, actually, no, we're going to stay here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale down to the knees. Sit back, child's pose. Slow your breath. Bumblebee breath here. Inhale. Next breath in. Let's come up, table. Downward dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale the left foot between your hands. Chest comes up, hands come to heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, ground into your left foot. We're kicking up to stand, right knee to chest. Take the right hand to the right knee. Take your left hand to your left hip. Right knee out to the right. You can keep your right foot down, squaring your hips to the front of your mat and your right knee out directly to the right. Let's all move the left toes, the ones on the ground. Move the toes. It's good. It's good. It's good for your feet. And now come forward with the knee, cross the ankles. Spread the toes, arms up, inhale. Take a hold of the right wrist, exhale over to the left. I'm so confused. Come back through center and switch sides. Now come back through neutral. Bring your hands to your heart. Make sure you're grounded into your left foot, so kind of point it forward if you need to. Taking your right knee into your chest and then your right knee behind you. Right hand reaches for the right ankle. Left arm up. There's all different spots here. You can stop or you can continue. Go to what feels good to you. If you want to keep going into the hinge, go ahead. But we still want to keep the right leg strong. We still want to keep the right arm strong. Take one more big breath into your sternum. Big love. And exhale, hands to heart. Right foot way back. Right knee down, hands down. Left heel forward. And you choose how deeply you go into your Hanumanasana. It's not about getting it done. Explore where you are. Every moment, feel what the posture is doing for you. Remember, you have the control. You are putting the body into this situation. You have the ability to react correctly. Calm your nervous system down and notice what you're feeling rather than trying to resist it or ignore it or distract yourself from it. The things that we teach ourselves in our practice are what benefits us at the end of the practice when we go out into the real world. Take one more big breath in. Hands down. Move it back. Child's pose. Bumblebee breath here, inhaling. Next breath in, come forward to table. Inch your knees back. We're coming all the way down onto the belly. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Hands are under your shoulders. We're moving into high cobra. Try to get your shoulder blades to draw back. So notice we don't want to be here. Push out of your shoulders. This is also seal pose. If you want, you can walk your hands closer towards your hips. Only if it feels okay. Turning your fingers outward. Just a couple more breaths. See if you can lift your chin. Keep softening your chest. One more slow breath in. Exhale, coming down. Slow. Once the head or the chin comes down, take your hands underneath your chin. Bending your knees behind you. Touch your ankles together. Widen your knees more. Lift your knees. Keep breathing, squeezing through the glutes. Keep breathing, slow breath in. Stay here, exhale, strong through the backs of the legs, strong through your glutes. Stay here, inhale, soften your forehead. Stay here, exhale, you can do this. Soften, take one more breath in, and exhale to let that go. Extend the legs long and rock the heels side to side. Coming back to center, hands under the shoulders, move to table. Bring your right hip to your right shoulder. So you're tilting your hip to your shoulder and your right shoulder towards your hip, and we go side to side. Don't dip the belly if you can. Abdominals are working. You're looking at the heel as you go back to the side. Last two. Last one. Come back to the belly. If you want, come back into your seal pose or hold your ankles and lift to bow pose. Chest up. Chin up. Big smile. Breathe into your chest. If you can't breathe while you're here, it's not benefiting you. Slow it down. Expand it open. Soften your eyebrows. Smile. Squeeze your glutes. Big breath in. And exhale to let it go. Forehead on top of your hands. Rock the heels side to side. Come to neutral. We'll do one bumblebee breath here, inhaling. Inhale to come up to table. We're doing a prone twist, so walk your right knee next to your left. So both knees are on the left side of your mat. So now we're going to bring the right hip down to the right side of the mat. Widen your hands and bring your chest down. You can take your hands underneath your left ear. That's a pretty deep twist. Or you can take your hands to the right ear, looking left. So whatever you want to do. Now find some comfort in the legs. So if you need to split the knees a bit and soften the ankles a bit, maybe the right knee gets closer to the chest or further away, you can play around with the movement. And the closer the knees or the further away changes where the angle of the twist of the spine is. So take your time getting your movement, your shape, and then we're going to hold here. Keep softening your right hip, your ankles, your chest. One bumblebee breath here, inhaling. Let's come up, moving to table. And now we walk the knees to the right edge of the mat. Left hip to the left edge. Arms wide, chest down, and you choose your chin, your right ear, or your left ear on the backs of the hands. Adjust the knees as needed. Try to square your chest right down so that the collarbones are square to your mat. Slow your breath down, and it may feel restricted. That's the benefit of these different postures, is that you're able to get the breath into different angles, different shapes within your body. So take advantage. Let your body be soft in this shape, and let the breath expand and open up the angles. One bumblebee breath here together, inhaling. Smile, and let's come up to table. So from here, this one's pretty intense, but we've kind of opened up the body, warmed it up for it, so I think we're not going to hold it very long. So I'll go this way so you can see me. Toes are so knees are together. Walk your knees out. You might want to turn sideways on your mat, because you're going to want to keep walking your knees out wider than your mat if you can. And this is called frog pose. So it's opening up the inner thighs. And then elbows down. So try not to be in child's pose. Hips up like you're in table. Get your hips over your knees. So don't sit the hips too far back. Yeah, like that. And so if your hips are towards your heels, move them forward. Get them so that your hips are over your knees. Yeah, you feel it a little bit more that way. And we're just going to hold for a couple more breaths. I want you to relax here. Let's do a bumblebee breath. Inhale. Inhale to come up. Now let's walk the knees back together. You can face the front of your mat. Tops of the feet are going to be on your mat. Widen your knees and sit in between your feet. If this is too much, then do one leg at a time. If you want more intensity, we're walking the hands back. If you've got a pillow and you don't want to go so far back, put the pillow underneath your hamstrings. Yeah, right there. Yeah. And you can go as far back as you want. The more you go back, the more intense you'll feel it to the ankles, the knees, and then you're accessing hip flexors as well as you go far back. Soften your knee joints and ankle joints. If you go back and you feel that you're stressed and tense, then it's not helping. You need to have both knees equally down. Yeah. Don't force it. If you're feeling this mostly in your low back, you're doing it way too much. Make sure that you're able to breathe comfortably here. Smile so your body knows that you are safe and not to resist. If you're doing one leg, switch if you haven't already. Keep slowing your breath down. We're going to do one bumblebee breath here. If you need to come out of the pose to make yourself comfortable, please do. Inhaling, smile. Take your time to come up to table, shifting the feet to one side and make your way to seated, bringing your legs straight and to the edges of your mat. Push down to the backs of the heels so that your legs are strong. Interlace the fingers in front. We inhale and reach forward out to the right. Exhale, go back and to the left. Inhale to the forward and center. And keep going. We're making big circles. Try not to let the arms get lower than your shoulders. So keep your knuckles at the height of your shoulders. One more. Hold to neutral. We go the other way. Squeeze your abdominal wall as you go back. Reach long as you go forward. Last one. The next time the knuckles are forward, stay there. Release your hands. Bend your knees so your hips come up to your heels. Take your hands to your big toes. So fingertips hold your big toes. Let's go back and come up. Do that a few times. Next time we come up, legs up. Can we do the same thing with the legs up? Let's try. So it's an activation of the abdominals and the back equally. We're also using strength of the legs. Let's go two more. Last one. And hold your boat pose. Release your hands. You can have your hands behind your knees or behind you on your mat, whatever you choose. Spine is straight and strong. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands behind your knees, come down onto your back. Bringing your left foot down, take your right ankle to your left thigh and let your right knee fall to the right. Stay here or left knee goes into the chest and hands hold the right shin or hamstring. Keep allowing your right knee to go to the right. Flatten your shoulder blades down. Lengthen the back of your neck, so don't let your chin be pulling up to the sky. Square your pelvis, so it's natural for the right hip to lift towards your right shoulder. I want you to instead pull it away from your shoulder. Your right knee away. Flatten your tailbone down. Shoulder blades are flat. Slow breath in, big smile. Exhale the left foot down. Inhale the right leg up. Circle the ankle slow. Really slow. And let's go the other way. Spread your toes. Come back to neutral, right foot down, left leg up. Bending the left knee, ankle goes to the right thigh. So stay here. If this is enough, you just let your left knee fall towards the front of your mat. Or, more intensity, bring the right knee to your chest. Hands interlace the shin or the hamstring. If you have to lift your head to get the leg, then just bring your head back down. If you can't maintain that stability, then release your right shin. I need you to have your spine neutral. As you're exhaling here, think about pulling your left hip away from your left shoulder. Flatten your tailbone a little bit more down, pelvis grounds down. Breathe into your chest, breathe into your collarbones, breathe into your rib cage. Feel your exhale soften you down. Coming back through neutral. Right foot down, left leg up. Circle the ankle really slow. And let's go the other way. Bringing the right foot next to the left. Widen your knees. Take your hands to your belly, making a triangle shape with the left first finger and right first fingertips, and the left thumb and the right thumb touch. And place that over the belly. Breathing underneath your palms into your belly. We will do one bumblebee breath here. Inhale. Bringing your hands to your heart chakra, left palm, then right palm. One bumblebee breath here. Inhale. Taking your left fingertips to your forehead and the right fingertips on top. One bumblebee breath here. Inhale. Bring your arms out wide, palms facing up. Straightening the legs, heels to the corners of your mat. Shift as you need to make yourself balanced and comfortable on the left and the right sides of the body, on the front and the back of the body. Allow your eyes to close. Or if you want to gaze at the sky, whatever you feel. But try to stay focused on releasing. Bringing awareness into the hands and feet, continue to allow them to let go. the hips, the glutes, the shoulders, the chest. You can let go of any controlled breathing here. If the mind wanders, just bring it back. Slowly start to bring movement. I would like to give you guys a longer Shavasana, but I see you guys all fidgeting because of the bugs. I know it's not comfortable. And then let's come up to seated. I think we've got a nice visual to meditate upon here. So you just bring your hands to your knees. And that's the beauty of doing this here in this location, because we have the beauty of the sun setting and the water. So just allow yourself to kind of take it all in. Very rarely do we give ourselves time to really appreciate. Bring your hands to your heart. We will end the class with 1 Om and 3 Shanti. So 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace within you and around you. Namaste. Namaste to your neighbor. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.